AOC finally responded proudly concerning a high school yearbook photo that proves she grew up in a wealthy suburb. She said, "See, I told you I went to high school."
And I can tell you, I know that when I was waitressing and struggling to put food on the table, for a while there, I did. I tried to stop caring. I tried to just keep my head down, work my shifts, and accept that this is just how things are. But that is no way to live, Arizona. It's no way to live. What I do know is that we don't have to live like this. And in fact, we cannot live like this anymore.
This is ridiculous.
Kelly didn't just respond to AOC. She completely exposed her. She didn't hold back at all. Kelly tore apart AOC's public image by pointing out how fake it all seemed. From her scripted TikToks to her overly dramatic speeches, it all looked like a performance. Kelly showed that behind the catchy phrases and hashtags, there's not much real substance.
This nonsense from like AOC that he should be impeached is just absurd. Absurd. There's no... Okay, get back to me when you've read the Constitution or get a law degree, because you sound like an... There is absolutely no ground to impeach the president. He 100% was within his constitutional authority and his congressionally authorized authority to do what he did on Saturday.
AOC. What? She's kind of fun in a silly but earnest, wrong but adorable way. She's like your daughter when she comes back from her first year at Brown, full of half-baked, half opinions, in need of some gentle, patient deprogramming. But people have to realize new faces doesn't mean new ideas. Drives me crazy. AOC has never introduced a fresh idea or issue in her life.
People often say AOC is smart with media, but after this, she looked like someone stuck repeating the same lines. She had no clever comeback, just silence, the kind that shows you've been truly exposed. Then GregGutfeld jumped in. As soon as AOC's name came up, he was ready to go. He made fun of how she turns every Instagram Live into a big dramatic scene, as if she's giving a speech to the nation from her kitchen. He joked that even if she sat with real experts, she'd still leave talking nonsense. According to him, her political ideas are like reheated college protests. Try to sound important but still half-baked. That's when her image really started to fall apart.
She's like an 80-year-old leftist in a used bookstore. I mean, she may look fresh, but she's as stale as an abandoned futon on the street. It's like, I listen to her, I go, I heard that at Berkeley in 1983. So their problem is, and the reason why they don't have any ideas is they operate on half opinions. Like what?
Gutfeld mocked AOC for acting like Capitol Hill is her personal runway. He said she treats every debate like a scene in a reality show, full of tears and drama, always with the cameras rolling. Then he took apart her policies, saying they look flashy but fall apart quickly, like glitter-covered chaos. He even compared her Green New Deal to a last-minute school project, colorful but with no real work behind it. According to him, her way of handling problems is like trying to build IKEA furniture blindfolded and then blaming the chair when it collapses.
So by now you heard that AOC, among others, were arrested last night. She truly is an American hero. It was brutal, taken out in cuffs. Well, technically, her shirt had cuffs. Maybe French cuffs, as she did surrender without fighting.
Savage.
And Gutfeld didn't stop there. He also mocked her for always being online. He said she acts more like a social media influencer than a politician and doesn't care much for facts. He imagined her team sitting around with ring lights, shouting about justice while taking selfies in a gas-guzzling SUV. And yes, he mentioned the crying. Gutfeld joked that AOC uses her tears like a superpower, always crying right when the cameras zoom in, like she's auditioning for a Broadway role every time she doesn't get her way. He said she turns normal political losses into full-blown dramatic...
As for whether it's a good idea, that's a debate we should be having. And look, if we could get congressional approval of the specific action, fine, I'm okay with that too. If you want to bring it to Congress, go ahead and see how that goes. I don't think it's necessary, but...
While Gutfeld brought humor, MegynKelly went for a more serious, sharp takedown, where Greg joked She analyzed. She stripped away AOC's image step by step, showing that there's not much strength behind the big show. She said AOC doesn't have real knowledge. She just says buzzwords with confidence. Kelly mocked AOC's speeches as shallow and more like motivational posters than real politics. According to her, AOC doesn't argue with logic. She reacts with emotions. And if you disagree with her, she treats you like a villain. That, Kelly said, is the real danger.
That's what she called the danger.
Oh, let's do it. What happens? You have repeat criminals wreaking havoc. What if we have sanctuary cities? Hey, let's do it. What happens? Finding sanctuary, safe haven. What if we give trans rights? Right? Oh, you just ruin women's sports. You ruin safe spaces. You make kids' lives hell. But